Hello everyone. What's up? I thought we'd start with this absolute masterpiece. As you can see, when accidentally gooning live ruins your life.
With the barriers to streaming, another humorous genre of blunder has emerged that I've taken a particular interest in documenting: the accidental live stream. From internationally famous celebrities accidentally streaming
Internationally famous celebrity, I have no idea who that man is.
themselves laying pipe, to mistakenly broadcasting the birth of your child to Facebook, and
How?
of course unintentionally distributing a live stroke session to YouTube.
Oh my,
These are the internet's most
God.
infamous accidental live streams. The Instagram live cheek clapping incident. On September 11th, 2024, users of Instagram would be left grieving. Not because of anything terrorism related, rather it was due to a freak tragedy of the modern age. A sports media superstar, athlete, and internationally beloved Unk accidentally went live while getting busy in the bedroom.
Oh my god, you don't have to play the audio. Can I play this? Why is he like?
And the aftermath
Dude, it must have been a while because he is loving that. That's a crap.
of its leakage threatened to ruin the celebrity's career. But how exactly does one accidentally live stream themselves clapping some cheeks? Well, let's
my
probe
God.
deep and get to the bottom of this story.
I eat everything
You just say probe deep.
on the pig except the squeal.
Huh.
Oink.
This is Shannon Sharp. And
Okay.
this is Shay
Okay, sell me on this man. I need to know who this man is.
Shay, the shapeshifter. And of course, Unk.
Oh my god, it's him? Okay, now I know everything about him. He's the coolest guy on the internet.
He's an NFL Hall of Famer, considered one of the greatest tight ends to ever play the game, with over 10,000 receiving yards during his career. Retiring in 2003, Unk took the route of sports analyst and media personality. He found immense success in this lane. I guess you could say Shannon is something of a natural behind the camera.
Is that what we doing, Skip? So why, hold on, Skip, always look at me when I'm talking to you.
His booming voice, enthusiasm, and animated persona have helped this Unk become one of the most beloved sports commentators in American history.
Becca, thank you for subbing with Prime. No way. Thank you so much.
And he's an invaluable asset to sports networks like ESPN. And with that stated, I must highlight that Shannon is popular with more than just Sports Center boomers. He has found success with younger fans as well through independent ventures like his Club Shay Shay podcast, which has produced many interesting.
That's a crazy chair. What is the point of the rest of it? Like, why? So what? Can you only sit at that side? That seems highly impractical. What about behind him? Like, if you sit like slightly to the left, would you not just fall backwards? Why does it only have a bit where you can sit back in that corner? I'm analyzing this way too much.
Moments. Needless to say, Shannon Sharp is a massive, almost universally beloved and wholesome figure in the world of sports entertainment. But on 9/11, everything was about to change.
Oh, did he do it?
With over
Okay. I'm sorry.
3.3 million followers, Instagram is by far Shannon's largest social media platform, mostly used by the man to promote his podcast and post life updates. Shannon rarely goes live, so when viewers got that 9/11 notification that Unk was streaming, thousands of them tapped in. Upon tuning in, live stream attendees unwittingly found themselves in the cuck chair, a front row
Hey, Holly.
seat to an apparent cheek-busting session broadcasted by the shapeshifter
This
himself.
guy's too funny with his. Oh my god, don't play the audio again. Dude, it's like so cringy.
While thankfully no body parts or people are shown in the recording, some rather intriguing audio is heard. This audio with a man grunting and groaning, and a female can be heard making some interesting vocalizations of their
Maybe they're just like wrestling, you know? Maybe they're just boxing, you know? He seems like quite an athletic guy. Maybe he's just sparring with somebody, you know?
own.
Maybe he's playing tennis. They love to grunt.
If I was to take a wild guess, I would assume that they're assembling some IKEA furniture or
That's true, actually. I do make those noises while assembling IKEA furniture. I'm normally the more of the female noises, to be honest with you.
Something like that. People were in complete shock at what they were witnessing here. Fans of the Unk were in disbelief, begging Shannon to cut the stream, while others speculated that he must have been hacked. Some offered critiques of the performance itself. Quote, somebody hacked Unk. He must have been hacked, lol. Nah, hell nah. N-word growling, unquote.
What the fuck was that? Oh, it's the girl. Okay.
After it was all said and done, this freaky ass
Sounds like Casper the Friendly Ghost. What the hell was that?
live stream was viewed by close to 6.4 million people. The celebrity's boink session lasting about 2 minutes.
Boink session.
At least he's relatable in that way. Now it's pretty clear what had happened here. Shannon, in all of his boomer wisdom, had somehow accidentally hit live while performing an intimate bedroom tune-up. Realizing he had just made a potentially career-ruining fumble, the
I'm going to use that the next time I go out.
former tight end screened his options and took a route of ignorance initially. Shortly after the Unk's bricked up broadcast, and
How does he get? Does he just sit in his chair? Is he just sitting like this, just like coming up with? God, he's got such good like. I don't know, even catchphrases. I don't know what you call them, but it's just like wow.
Instagram story was published to
He's
his
too good at
account,
this.
warning fans, suggesting the entire broadcast itself was some sort of hoax orchestrated by a malicious hacker. Beware, my @ShannonSharp84 Instagram was hacked this morning. My team and I are working vigorously to figure this out. Vigorously?
Sure, buddy.
That's really the adverb you decided to go into? Jesus Christ, there's no help
You sounded like you were going pretty vigorously earlier.
with this guy. We're vigorously trying to solve the problem. Now, as you might expect, given this,
What the fuck? It sounds like like he's banging Ronald McDonald. Why is it?
fans were calling pass interference
Oh
on
my God.
Shannon's efforts to throw blame at a hacker. It was very obviously him grunting and carrying on in that live stream. With mounting pressure from fans, mainstream, and social media, Shannon seemed to come to the conclusion that if he was to maintain his audience's affection, he'd need to deliver the truth raw and fast, and vigorously, you might even say. Unk's brand is very much about keeping it real, so in a bold move, lubricated only by a desire to maintain integrity, the Unk went balls deep into the controversy on his very own podcast. Later, on the evening of 9/11, Shannon Sharp went live on his Nightcap podcast, which is a show co-hosted by NFL wide receiver
Brother looks like he's from the Matrix. That is a cool fit. Wow. Also, we got the same mic. We're twinning right now. Do we have yeah, we do have the same mic.
the legend and longtime friend of the Unk, Chad Ochocinco. It was an effort to get ahead of the story. Shannon would speak candidly, detailing his shame and embarrassment regarding what had happened, making clear that it wasn't a staged publicity stunt or hack, but was indeed a case of a boomer accidentally going live.
But guys, this was not staged. Came in, I threw my phone on the bed.
Then you threw her on the bed.
engaged
Am
in
I
an
right?
activity.
Am I
I
right?
did not know IG Live. I've never been on IG Live. I've never turned IG Live on. So I don't know how it works.
Shannon explains that during the time that he was unknowingly streaming, he actually started getting calls to his second phone that he had, people trying to like tell him what was going on. And that's how he figured out what was happening.
All of a sudden, my other phone is going off and people are calling me FaceTime that I've never talked to a day in my life on FaceTime. And it didn't, I'm like, why are y'all calling me FaceTime? And after
Why are you all calling me FaceTime? I'm just trying to crack some chicks, man. Let me finish first. Come on, damn.
while Jamie Fritz, who's
He
been
was
my
actually
longtime
growling
marketing guy,
there.
he finally got through to me and he said, Shannon, you on IG Live. I'm like, doing what? And now I'm starting to get agitated again because you called me and say I'm on IG Live when I know I didn't click myself on IG Live. And he said they can hear me. I said, hear me doing what? He said, it sounds like you were having sex. Man, my heart sank.
The explanation of what had happened is initially weaved with threads of regret, humility, and condolences, though Shannon couldn't help but acknowledge the humor of the situation as he peppered in some of his signature Unk charm during this bang session apology.
I mean, y'all thought I was bull jiving. Hey, I'll get it in. Real talk. Hey, Joe. See, I know, man, Unc be lying. Unc lying. Unc ain't lying.
Come on, man.
He sparks hard, Joe. And, you know, I hit one early this morning.
The virile Unc used the opportunity to also take a jab at detractors who were apparently making claims around this time that he was gay or sexually impotent because of his age. Well, we know that's not
No,
true.
we know. Stop.
To conclude this analysis of the Nightcap apology stream, I'd like to play a clip of Shannon expressing a final sentiment of remorse, wherein I think he rather poignantly explains why, despite the humorous absurdity of the matter, this was an unacceptable failure of his responsibilities as a widely beloved and looked up to media personality. Take a look.
You cried?
Yeah, because I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for my circle. I'm embarrassed for the people there. There are people, not everybody, but there are people out there that hold me in high regard and look to me as a beacon, as a role model.
Right.
And I let those people down.
All things considered, the Nightcap podcast episode discussing the accidental
I think it's quite an alpha move. Like, at least you weren't like being. Could you imagine if he was like submissive or something, and that got out? But he's like, he's going crazy there. He's growling.
live stream was well received by Shannon's fans. It was honest, raw talk, and Unc was able to tackle the difficult subject in a way that was true to his personal brand.
I mean, y'all thought I was bull jiving. Hey, I'll get it in. Real talk.
The only real repercussions at the time were internet memes and online jokes, many of which actually indirectly praised the 57-year-old man for still being a bedroom athlete. Looking at this situation with everything now considered, you might be tempted to call it one of the most brilliant PR crisis navigation victories in the history of show business.
I will see you all. Thank you for joining. Bye, people.